Hello everyone, welcome. Sylvie here. This is Sun and Moon energy readings. I'm going to get right into a reading for the sign of Gemini. This reading is for the sign of Gemini and their money, but all are welcome here. If something speaks to you, you're more than welcome to it. I've already done a pre-shuffle of the two decks and meditated on the energy for Gemini and their money. At the bottom of the deck we have the Fool card, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. We have the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. I don't know if I said this, usually I say this, all are welcome here. If something resonates with you, you're more than welcome to it. This is just a collective reading, not going to resonate with everyone, and just take what resonates and leave the rest, right? So I just realized I flipped that around and brought that Ten of Cups up in front there. So with the Fool card and the Two of Wands and that Four of Wands with the Ten of Cups, I feel like you've been planning your escape. I'm hearing planning, plotting your escape, a fresh start here, definitely getting this property energy, travel energy, new home energy. So really like this right off the bat. Not going to speculate too much. I just want to get right into it. It's already kind of late. I already did a reading and realized that the card was full, so I lost the entire reading except for the first minute. So yeah, I'm moving on. So here we are. What does Spirit have to say? I mean, it was a great reading too, but I'm not going to dwell on it, I'm just going to move forward here. Sometimes that happens. We have the Hermit card. Beautiful earth energy. Very higher vibration. Wow, a lot of cards just flew out. Way too many cards. Like a higher vibration energy, somebody who's done a lot of soul searching. Nine of Swords. Okay, more about this energy. Pardon the noise, it's so loud, but Quimby's in the window and I don't want to shut the window on him. It's just too hot. I refuse to put the air conditioner on yet. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so what did I say about soul searching? I think you've really kind of come full circle, I feel like, with this energy, and you're ready to this is a big shape shift. This is a big level up. This is a big, as far as your energy, right? It's a vibration, right? You're not in this doom and gloom, always worrying. You just you feel really confident. You feel really, you just know that you have the power to control your destiny here. You control your wealth. You control how your wealth is created, right? You're very resourceful. This is a very creative energy. More about this energy is for Gemini and their money. But all are welcome here. All right, so we have the Five of Cups, which flew out in that wow. And then we have the Tower card. Okay. We also have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups coming out. I almost feel like there's this energy of Five of Pentacles, trying to isolate yourself from things. Queen of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands, the Sun card. Let's clarify. Actually, before we do that, pardon me, sorry. Can we get Gemini's energy here? Gemini's energy. One card for Gemini's energy. Four of Wands. More about this energy. Oh, that's a lot of cards. See the Page of Wands. Nine of Wands. You're very determined here. Five of Pentacles wants to keep showing up. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, with that Five of Pentacles still peeking out, I almost get this feeling of like, you're really ready to, this is again about this shape-shifting energy. There's something here about walking away from some type of, I don't know, some type of negative energy, or again, I feel like there's like this blockage, and I don't know, we'll find out which way it's coming from. More about this Hermit card energy, more about this, thank you, Seven of Cups, more about this energy. I feel like you're really focused on your stability, Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like with this Four of Wands for your energy with this, I feel like it's like you're really focused on your stability, your happiness. This is, again, giving me like this property, new home energy, which came out in the reading that I didn't get to put up because I didn't actually record it. Like I said, I only got the first minute. But yeah, so I feel like there's that energy with this Ace of Wands. This is some type of major growth. This is an opportunity coming in. Maybe it's something to that you, it's something that you've wanted here with that Seven of Cups. I'm not getting a like head in your clouds, head in the clouds energy with this. I'm getting more of a taking your time here. Again, this is like a growth energy, right? This Ace of Wands and then their staff here, right, on this Hermit card. So earth energy, fire energy, heavy there. More about this Nine of Swords. I feel like I said, I feel like you did some type of inner work to get to this point where you're ready with this energy, right, of like getting to this opportunity. But let's see what this Nine of Swords is about. High Priestess. More about Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Magician. Holy shit. This card also wanted, yeah. The Queen of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, really wanted to come out too. Wow. This is really intense. This is a match here with the High Priestess and the Magician. Could also just be about a masculine, feminine energy balance of like that yin and yang balance. But we do have the Hierophant again here, so this is like also like blessed partnership, blessed union. We do have the Four of Wands. Ace of Wands a lot of times can be depicted as a phallic energy, right? An erection, one of excitement, right? Excited energy. A big idea. Could just be a big idea. This could certainly just be a business energy here. I do get that more than romantic because we have that Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, just realized this is not in at all. Yeah, because we have that. Wow, this is really intense. I mean, this is like really intense here. Yeah, I feel like there's something really major here. This is some big business here. This is something, again, it's been coming out for a lot where there's this spiritual element, esoteric element to your business. I'm hearing practice, to your practice, right? So whatever it is, there's major growth here with this Queen of Pentacles, that Nine of Pentacles somehow ended up, right, like that. So, I don't know, like, this is heavy intuitive energy, heavy coming into your power, really, I almost wonder if this Nine of Swords is more of like you having this intuitive energy, right? And utilizing it. This could be other people's energy, so maybe you're helping them, or also just maybe you're like an energy reader, so you do tend to like feel things. Maybe this is something you were trying to, again, like not really like, maybe you were ignoring it for a little bit. More about this Five of Cups energy. Maybe that clarification will. So we have the Four of Cups. More about this energy. Wow, what flew out of the floor? All right, so the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I think you were trying to... I think you were trying to block some type of opportunity here. I think you were in your head about something, right? Maybe you weren't quite sure about your capacity to do this. And, you know, now that I'm looking at that Six of Cups over there, you know, with that, the Magician and the High Priestess coming out here, this could very well be a match of somebody coming back from the past. I don't always say that, but that Six of Cups has been coming out from a lot. Could just been coming out for you a lot. It could also just be your, this is just something really, like, very personal, right? Very close to home. Something maybe you've wanted since you were younger. Maybe you knew you've had this gift, or it felt like you didn't know what it was, right? But regardless, I feel like there is a big outcome here of making luck turning in your favor, right? There's disappointment here. There's being in your head. There's maybe not wanting to see things, right? What is this again here? The Chariot. There might be some type of decision. Yeah, I think it could be the decision whether or not you're going to embrace this energy, right? Are you going to embrace this energy? Are you going to, again, this is a heavy water energy. This is a heavy, again, I just feel like this is an intuitive energy. I feel like this is a, that yin-yang energy, right? Black and white, yin-yang, you know, it's like in the other deck, it's like two horses. Again, I'm getting like this partnership energy. Again, feeling like this might be something where you're in your head, right? You might have to walk away from some stuff, right? And that could be the Tower card there. And yeah, the Ace of Pentacles just flew out. I feel like you're going after now what you really want. I feel like now you're getting out of your head and going after what you want. I think you realize, yeah, Three Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Wow. Wow. Yeah, there's some weird energy, like, woven, you know, I feel like, through this, but I don't really want to, like, focus on that. More about this Tower card. More about this Tower card. We have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. More about this energy. I feel like something is coming in here where, like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. This is very emotional energy. Wow. Holy shit. You have triple aces. Gemini. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups and the World card. This is something really new. So this is a very heavy, intuitive energy here with that High Priestess, that Queen of Cups, the Chariot, Knight of Cups. I feel like in the Magician even there too, and I was just thinking how the reading that I lost earlier that I did, there was the Moon card, and I don't know. So yeah, I feel like there's something here that's a very, it's like a mystical energy. There's a very, it's really incredible energy. I'm kind of like, I'm at a loss for words because you have Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This is some really big news coming in fast, right? It's something that's going to really make your heart sing, I'm hearing, with this Queen of Cups here. It could even be the Queen of Cups coming in here with this offer, with this, this could be a contract. Whew, this is really intense. It's definitely on this higher level here with this, like, Queen of Pentacles and this crown on top of this Ace of Swords. It's the heavens, right? I said, giving you your dream here, right? So whatever this Tower is, you don't need to fear it because it's double aces here. I mean, heavy earth energy, air energy, water, everything's in balance here. I really feel like there's this harmony, right? And that's what speaks of the Four of Wands there, right? So never, you know, just don't fear that tower. I feel like even with that Queen of Cups, it could be more of that travel energy. You're just relocating, right? You're saying goodbye to old ways, people, places, things, whatever it might be for you, right? So moving on to that Knight of Swords. More about that Knight of Swords energy. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I think there's just something, there's ushering in. This is like recognition for your hard work. This is Master Craftsman. It's success. It could also be a collaboration. Page of Wands, an opportunity, a message, something coming in, idea. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the King of Wands, Five of Wands. You know, there could definitely, yeah, heavy partnership energy here. So let's just clarify that Six of Cups. Wow. Cards are really jumping. Oh my gosh. So we have the Four of Pentacles and another Five of Cups now in this deck. There was something that there was something that disappointed you here with the Six of Cups. Something that had you feeling maybe even a little stuck. Why this energy? Why this energy? Queen of Swords. More about this energy. So we have the Hangman, and then we also have the Six of Wands. So you know, I just realized we have the Queen of Cups over here too at the bottom of the deck. So heavy water energy there, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, along with that High Priestess, you know, and that Chariot. So and there's other water energy here. So heavy water energy. We also have a lot of earth energy here. There's something like, though, I feel like your intuition, there's emotions attached. I almost feel like there's something here where there's some type of clarity and resolve with something from your past. Something that really hurt you, something that really just took a lot, maybe even took some of your money, took some of your soul, took some of your heart. Maybe it stopped you from doing what you really wanted to do. This could be a family member. This could just be business related. Take it how it resonates for you. But I feel like you overcome that here, right? I feel like you're victorious over that. I feel like the situation changes, right? And I'm almost getting a relaxed energy here. I'm getting more of somebody who's in control, somebody who's been enlightened, right? We saw the Four of Swords, I think, at the bottom of, there's the Justice card, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. So, and then remember, you know, your energy, it's like almost like it's like you're successful, right, over this this major struggle here, this really I feel like you're just standing your ground on something. You're having this breakthrough, this change. You're taking a chance on something here. It's paying off. Huge. This is huge. With this triple aces and that Three of Pentacles there and the Nine of Pentacles. So can we get an outcome for this energy? Outcome card for this energy. Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate you so much. Outcome card for this energy. Wow. So we have another Six of Wands and we have a Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. With Judgment at the bottom of the deck. That's pretty freaking fantastic. So that's just double confirmation here with that Six of Wands. This is success. This is recognition. It's almost like a homecoming here with the Page of Pentacles. Look, that's property, right? That's a lot of land in the background there. And it's land where it's like, you're coming up here fresh, right? It's like, it's it's a new beginning here. You're being able to now plant seeds here. So I'm getting heavy buying property, coming into a lot of money. Could even be winning some type of lottery here with that Wheel of Fortune. The Justice card wanted to show up. We have Judgment. We have a higher power, higher control here, right? You're in control of this situation, in control of this narrative, and the outcome is frigging amazing. It's really amazing. I'm blown away by this. Dare I get one final card out of this just to clarify this? I'm getting property energy. This could even be like, you know, having a business together with somebody, right? You know, we see that Four of Wands there with this Queen of Pentacles and that Nine of Pentacles. Maybe the King of Pentacles wants to come out. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I'll take it. And the Three of Cups. Beautiful. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, this is like, goes with that Three of Pentacles, like that master craftsman. This is somebody who has worked really hard. And when I said a business, right? So here it is, right? It's a successful business. This is really beautiful. This is really amazing. And I just want to say thank you, Spirit. Appreciate you so much because, you know, I'm a ding-dong, ding-a-ling, and didn't check the camera before I started recording and, you know, lost that great reading. So I apologize, y'all. But we make mistakes, right? I made a lot of them at work this week. Nonetheless, Spirit is blessing us here with this beautiful energy, right? Letting us know that things are going to come into balance here. Things are going to work in our favor. We are able to overcome obstacles, right? Overcome hardships, and it's really powerful energy. It's very wealthy energy. It's a business taking off. There could be a contract here. Take this however this resonates for you, but celebratory energy with that Three of Cups. Look, another Hierophant here. Two of Wands. It's blessed. The universe is saying, yes, here you go. This is meant to be, right? Wheel of Fortune. It's meant to be. All right, so I'm going to leave it here. I appreciate y'all so much. Sending so much love and light. Bye.